Hey guys, welcome. Today I would like to talk about a tool that was very popular when I was in high school and junior high, and even in college years. It was still very popular. Late 70s, early 80s, and all the way through the 80s, and that is our hot rollers. Hot rollers were very popular back in that time. I can remember when I was just starting my career in the professional world, we used them probably 5 or 6 times a day on our clients. And I can remember back in high school, the drill team would come to school in the morning. Their first class was drill team, and so they would all come with hot rollers in their head. And they would take them down after they practiced and then style their hair, then they'd go through the rest of the school. And rumor was, I definitely wasn't on the bus with them, but rumor was that last 10 or 15 minutes when they were going to get ready for the football game and they were driving there, the girls would all take their hot rollers down and start brushing out, and there was a complete fog of hairspray as they was really getting ready for that game night. So it's something that I think, like I said, our clients can use these very well. They're very easy to use, I feel, compared to a lot of the tools. They give lots of volume, and I think they really set the set so it holds really well. I actually like to do a technique though where I touch up a little bit at the end with the curling iron just to give it a little bit more of a modern, trendy look. And so I just want to go over that real quick. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my lady here around for a second. I went ahead and rolled her in the back. Now you see I use the clips that come with the set that I'm using. I didn't have quite enough clips. I've lost a couple, as that happens with in our world. But these are also the little metal clips that come with them. I don't like them as much, but they do hold really well. But these are my favorite to use. And what I've done is I've used my smaller ones through here because the hair is a little bit longer and it'll drop a little bit more. And I'm going to use my bigger rollers on the top. But I don't want the 80s look where it all was rolled up and flipped. So what I've done, if you can tell, is I've done these kind of a candlestick effect so that they're spiraling down. And I did one direction, one the other direction, one the other direction, and so forth. And I did 3 rolls. And then right here in the crown, I've just done one really great big one. So now we're going to turn her around. I'm just going to roll a couple of these up so y'all kind of get an idea. I know if you were back in the era of the 80s, you definitely know how to do this. But some of our younger cosmetologists and our younger people that are styling the hair haven't used these before. I just did a young lady that's 13, and we did the hairstyle where she can kind of flip it back. And her mom was saying, well, we can use the hot rollers, right? And she said, what's hot rollers? And so she explained it to her. And she thought she meant like perm. She said, I don't want a big perm hair like you had back when you were in high school. She said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. So anyway, this maybe give you a little bit of something that you can show your clients that's never been been around hot rollers. And so I like to take a bigger section with this, and I'm using the bigger rods here. And I'm going to take this back. And you want to make sure and get all the ends in. Seal it down, and it's going to roll it straight back a little bit at an angle. I'm not going to go all the way to the scalp because I don't want it too tight at the scalp. I want it to drop pretty nicely for me. And I'm going to pin her right here. And I'm going to take this other section right in this, behind that one. It's slightly at an angle going back, as I hopefully you can tell that. Taking our hot roller and rolling it back this direction. And like I say, not quite all the way up. Taking our clip and clipping it on this side. Now we're going to go ahead and take these rollers here out. I'm just going to set them over here for us so that we'll have those ready on this side. And our little clips. I probably should have got these ready on this side, but I didn't, so we'll still make it work. And I dropped one of those, so I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these metal ones, even though I don't like it, because I don't want to pick that up off the ground. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have all of these kind of going at an angle this direction on top and then flipping back. So we're just going to take a large section. I'm going to go ahead and go straight up on base with this one. And that'll give us a lot of nice height through here. Taking our hot roller and just bring it down at an angle. I think I'll go ahead and use this one on top here because it will hold better that way. Whoops, I got the wrong size, so let me get the bigger one here. They don't fit on there if they're not the right size, that's for sure. Well, I'm clumsy today. We all have those days in the shop, don't we? I'll go weeks without dropping comb, dropping scissors, dropping anything. And then in one day, I'll drop 4 or 5 times. I don't know if y'all have that same problem, but I do. So I'm going to tilt her just a little bit this direction. I'm going to have this one come down just a little bit, and I'm going to drop it down pretty low. I don't want this really too high on her forehead. I just want a soft little dropped side bang right here. And then we'll clip that one. And then what we're going to do here is take these and take the same scenario that we already took on the other side. I'm going to take this one here, and we're going to go backwards with it. And rolling it back. And then pinning that one. And then we'll take this one and rolling it back also. And that's going to achieve the roll up. Well, now I'm throwing something across the floor. This is the day that I'm dropping everything, as you can see. So what I normally would do if I'm in the salon is once I got the very last one set and rolled, I would start taking the back ones down just so they would already be cooled off some. So I'm going to take these down right now, and these are really easy to come down. And like I said, I think our clients could use these pretty easily. Oh, I'm going to yank her head off. Sorry about that. Lady, let me get her head straightened about. I don't know if you ever had those clients that the second you move them, they kind of go with you. The kids are the worst. They definitely, wherever you lean or pull, they go with you. Sometimes I think if I didn't prop their head back up, they'd flop right out of the chair. So you have to really be careful with those kiddos because they are very susceptible to actually go exactly where you are pulling on their hair when you're cutting and styling. And you can see this nice curl pattern I'm getting. I'll turn her around in just a minute to show you. Let me go ahead and turn her around really fast here. Let those others set up there just a little bit longer. But you can see this nice height that I'm getting. And you can see all the different patterns going back and forth. That's the reason I like to go a candlestick so you don't get that 80s look that was very popular back where everything's flipping up. We're not going for that style anymore. It's a little bit more casual and messier look. So we'll go ahead and take this first one down here. And then we'll take this one down here. And we'll take, I believe this was the last one we did too. So we'll take this one down. Again, you can see that nice height, and this would have been the next one. And you really see that soft, draped bang look that you're achieving. And our last one here. And you could brush through this. I prefer to do it more where it's just a finger comb. So I'm just going to softly bring this through. Gently bringing that through. And then like I said, what I like to do is just to modernize this just a little bit. I'll come in this top here and just gently pop a few spiral curls in there going in the right direction. Just randomly. I don't take the whole thing. Just grab 1 or 2 small sections, adding to the foundation that we've already created. I'm not going to do that in the back. I think the back is looking really nice. And again, I'm fixing to show you that. Do a couple on this side. And then a couple right here. Get that bang to go back a little bit more. And then one more right in here. And you can see how that just gives it a little bit different pattern and not such a look like a hot roller set. So I just want to show you this back, how nice this turned out. Very casual, very trendy. And then we'll turn her back around here. We're going to sweep this back. And you're getting this really nice draping effect. Loosen up a few of these curls we just presented. And I'm going to do a light spray here just to set it just a little bit. Maybe set these off her face just a little bit, dropping that down. And you can really see the height here. That's one thing I really like about this, is the height that you can achieve with this look. I'm just using a very light working spray just to give me some lift up at the scalp where I need it. And I think that will set it up. So I feel this is a very modern look that we've got going on now, but still a technique that's been around for a long time. So I hope you enjoyed that. And again, my name is Terry Jean, and I hope to see you on the next time on my channel. Appreciate it.